friends. In today's video, we're decorating my house for Easter. The days here in the Northeast are getting longer, brighter, and warmer, and I'm ready to fill my house with all the pastel colors. So I'm going to get my main living area cleaned, and then I'm going to pepper some key areas in my house with all the yellows, pinks, lilacs, and baby blues I can find. So pop my video on your TV, tablet, or phone and decorate along with me. Or sit back and relax with your favorite drink and stockpile this decorating motivation for future use. Hope you enjoy! Don't forget to like my video, comment below, subscribe to my channel, and click that bell notification for more inspiring motivational videos. Let's be friends on Instagram too. You can find me at Home with Elizabeth. Alright friends, I'm going to try and talk loud and hopefully you can hear me because my dishwasher is running. But here is my decor for Easter. You're going to recognize probably a lot of it because a lot of it is from the Target dollar spot. And then the rest of it is either homemade or from like the Dollar Tree. All right, so we have, these are cloth carrots. These are from the Target dollar spot. We have little rabbits. These are from the Target dollar spot. I have these sets. They came from, I believe they were a set from the Target dollar spot too last year. This wooden rabbit is from the Target dollar spot. These wooden eggs are from the Target dollar spot. These gold ones are plastic. They're from Dollar Tree. This little gnome is from Target dollar spot. This Happy Easter is from Dollar General. It was only $1. I've had it for a few years. This Happy Easter is from a set of Target dollar spot. These two are from Walmart. They were like individual. I bought them last year. This plant is probably from Walmart. I've had it for years. It might be Dollar General. Again, this gnome I kept him out for St. Patrick's Day. He's from my girlfriend, my lantern. These little rabbits are new this year from the Target dollar spot. They were $3 a piece. This is new from the Target dollar spot this year. It was $1. So is this. It was $1. I've been looking for a little watering can like this for probably 3 years. This is from the Dollar Tree. It's new this year. This is from the Dollar Tree. It's new this year. This is just an Easter basket I got. It's probably from the Dollar Tree because it says Greenbrier International. That's usually Dollar Tree. This is what I put on my sofa table behind my couch, and I put my green plant in it. These are new from Dollar Tree this year. 2 little beads. And then back here I have my just my general stuff that I use, my everyday, I guess, neutral stuff that I can use for filler. I have a bunch of these little white flowers. I use them around the house for filler. This is several years old from Walmart. It's like a neutral decor filler. I don't have a wreath because I bought that one just before St. Patrick's Day that I'm going to use all spring. And I think that's it. Now this is just Easter decor. Now I do leave some of this stuff out for spring, but I will decorate for spring after Easter. So normally when Easter falls later in the year, I will decorate for spring right after St. Patrick's Day. But since Easter is the 31st of March this year, I will decorate for Easter first, then I will decorate for spring for the rest of April. All right, friends, let's get decorating. Hello, friends. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Elizabeth if you're new around here. I'm a wife and stay-at-home mom to 7 adult/teenage children, 2 girls aged 25 and 21, 3 boys aged 19, 16, and 14, and an auntie to 2 additional teenage boys, 15-year-old twins. I'm starting out today by just giving you a little overview of our main area. It looks like this pretty much every day. Today's a little bit more cluttered because my son and youngest daughter, are home from college. So we had just gotten back from our road trip, so there was snacks and stuff laying around, and I had gotten some mail while I was gone, so you just saw those boxes. So it's a little more cluttered, but honestly, it's really not too much worse than it is on any normal day. I'm going to start with the easiest job first, and that's just getting these boxes out of my house. I'm going to keep the bubble wrap because we all know bubble wrap is expensive. And then the cardboard boxes just go on our back porch, and we eventually will burn them in our fire pits. So I got my couch straightened up and just getting, the stuff that doesn't belong here in the living room put in its place. This is my desk area. It is really the hub of our home. Everything happens here. I do not only my YouTube work here, but I scrapbook here, and like anything that has to do with like house management is done here. So it is always in need of a clean. So every day I just have to clean my desk off, put stuff away where it belongs. Here I'm just putting some batteries away. I got some new batteries in the mail for my camera while I was gone, so I'm just getting them put away. And here I just showed you my empty canister, and we're going to start by getting all of these wood floors swept. Friends, how is the weather around you? Please let me know down in the comments. This week we've had a stretch of like high 60-degree weather. As you can see, I'm in shorts and a tank top. It's been wonderful. And of course, shortly after that, we had a snowstorm, but that is spring in the Northeast. We get these false springs for a few days, and then we go right back into like second winter. But how's the weather been where you're at? Please let me know down in the comments. So let's talk a little bit about vacuuming. Did you know that you are supposed to vacuum the same amount of days a week for the amount of people in your house? Now, I can't tell you where I heard that from or if I read it somewhere, but how about you, friends? Do you vacuum the number of days a week that there are people in your house? I have 4 boys, 2 adults, 6 days. I don't vacuum 6 days a week. Pretty close. It's usually 5 days a week. I usually cannot bother vacuuming on the weekends because really that's the only time that we all have together, and everyone's in the house almost the whole time, or we've planned something to do as a family, or we have sporting events. But I usually do vacuum about 5 days a week. And Can you see the dirt in there? Like, that's crazy for one day. But that's about normal. That's when I vacuum every day, that's about what I get in my canister. Now, mopping is a different story. I do not mop 5 days a week. I don't even know what the rules are. Or if there are rules about mopping, but I do not mop 5 days a week. I mop probably once a week. Unless it's the kitchen and I have like a spill, or the dining room I have a spill, then I will vacuum. Then I will mop like another time in there. But yeah, I only mop about once a week. And as you can see, my slippers are off. Folks, I don't know if you've paid enough attention to my videos, but really watch my feet. That can tell you a whole lot about me. My feet were probably sweating, so off came the slippers and just the socks. And I think here eventually, maybe in this same, yep, right there, now the socks are off because I'm probably sweating even more. Really, folks, I have a lot of quirks. I don't know if you've noticed them, but pay attention to all my little quirks. Look at that water, folks. That really means that I should mop more than once a week, but hey, nobody got time for that. My life is busy. All right, and so I have my Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose cleaner in the mint flavor, which I am still loving that flavor. So we're going to get, this is the tiny 2-tiered tray on my sofa table in my living room. I got it from Target years ago. So that is from Target Dollar Spot. So is this little wooden Easter bunny. Now the little clay figurines, my oldest daughter made those for me. This is a little ladybug. She made those for me 2 years ago for my birthday. It's a set of 4. And I believe I put all 4 in this video. And the little carrot, what came with that set that says Happy Easter. This little house here that's green, it says Happy Spring. I got that from Walmart years ago. That's just a little succulent plant that I pick up places. That's the carrot from Walmart, and here's another little gnome guy that she made me. All my little succulent plants are just from different places. Now I'm gonna see which beads I like better on my lantern here, and I go with the pink and blue. But back to the succulents. I get them everywhere. They're usually less than $2. I find them at Michael's. I find them at Dollar General. I find them at Walmart. I've mentioned before I love succulents, so I love to have those little tiny succulent plants as fillers. Here one of my Legos had fallen off her plant that she made me, so I just fixed it. And there I used my Easter basket as my plant holder. And here I'm going to put my garlands up on my mantle. Now I have to confess something, folks. I spent about 15 minutes working with these garlands off camera so that I wouldn't have to fiddle with them on camera for you guys. But the egg garland is from the Dollar Tree. Those pom-poms are from the Dollar General. The egg one, of course, was $1.25. The pom-poms from Dollar General were $1. And here I'm just putting one of my bigger size rabbits that I got this year on my mantle with the other bead garland. Now I move to my TV tray, and it turns out really cute. I really like it. So of course my little Nomi plant that I love, and then this egg that I got from Dollar Tree for $1.25. It's like a jute. I end up cutting the hook off of it. It must be like an ornament. But I end up cutting it off, and then I kind of switch it around and lean him against both gnomes, and then my little white gnome I like too. All right, we've moved into the kitchen to get this floor swept, and as you will see, there was so much trash on it. So friends, how do you prefer to sweep your kitchen floors? Do you like to use a broom, or do you like to use a vacuum, or do you have like one of the fancy wet dry mops that you use? Let me know. Now we're gonna get it mopped. This is my O-Cedar mop. You'll find me using it all the time to wash my floors, wash my walls. In a couple weeks, when I put up a video for deep cleaning my kitchen, I use it to wash my cabinets. Baby, it is all purpose, and I'm here for it. All right, we've moved into the dining room to get breakfast stuff put away and snacks that were eaten after I went to bed put away. Then we're going to get my table wiped. We're gonna get my benches and chairs up on the table. We're gonna get my table swept, not my table. We're gonna get my floor swept and mopped. And here I'm just refilling my granola bar container that I have for the kids. Friends, can you guess how many bars, quote unquote bars, we go through in a week? Remember, I have 4 teenage boys. So leave a guess down below in the comments, and maybe I'll answer it in the next video. And of course, the dining room was extra messy. There's French fries on my floor, pretzels. I will say the French fries are from my middle son, got a job, and he started finally, and he works evenings because, you know, he goes to school all day, and then he has practices after school, so he normally doesn't go to work until about 5 or 5:30. So he misses, unfortunately, he's starting to miss a lot of dinners. So when he gets home from work, usually about 9 o'clock, he brings food with him and eats it at the dinner table. So probably in my videos there will be lots of French fries on the table or the floor. Oh, I wanted to mention, in fact, when I was editing, I wanted to remind myself about what just happened there. So you saw me leave a rag on the table, and then I walked into the kitchen and got another one. There was something sticky on the table, syrup or something. So what I do is I will leave my rag a little wet and set it on top of that, and then finish wiping stuff, and then I come back and it is usually softened it enough that I just wipe it back up. And you will see here how filthy my table was. It needed wiped down badly. And we brought the broom into the dining room here to sweep also instead of my vacuum. And you'll see why. Look at the chunks that are on the floor. When you see what I swept up at the end, you will be surprised and understand why I did the broom and not the vacuum. So as of the time I'm voiceovering this, and here's the water from the kitchen and the dining room. Yeah, it probably needs mopped twice a week too. But as I was saying, at the time I'm voiceovering this, it is March 15th. And friends, I cannot believe we are almost a quarter of the way through this new year. Time seems to be flying, and it's usually not like that. Usually the beginning of the year drags for me. How's it been feeling for you, friends? Does it feel like it's been dragging? Like, are you feeling like, oh, I can't believe it's only March? Or is it flying for you too, where you're saying, oh my God, I cannot believe that it's already March? Let me know. I'd be interested to see how you guys are feeling. So I'm just vacuuming my steps. This is not a weekly occurrence. It should be, but it's not. It's usually just whenever I can't stand to look at the chunks in the corner of the steps. And we're still having pine needles, so of course I am trying to vacuum the front door there every day. Not every day. Yes, every day. Yeah. I don't always do it every day, but I do try. So now we've moved to my coffee bar here to get it decorated. This little 2-tiered tray is from the Target dollar spot. So I'm just using 2 jars here. Those are just some jelly beans from Dollar General, and these are some marshmallows I found at the Dollar General. They're just really pretty spring colors. I mean, my children will eat them. I don't even think they'll use them in their hot cocoa or anything. So I buy a bag or 2 and I'll just fill it up whenever I see it getting low. So this tray really gave me some trouble. As you're gonna see here, like, I really switched the stuff around, and I'm pretty sure what I end here with is not what you're gonna see at the end of my video. I went back and changed it around. I do like it now. I will tell you though, the jelly bean being a different color than the marshmallows, I think is what's throwing this tray off. So I may try and find some more pastel colored jelly beans when I grocery shop this weekend and see if that helps. But all of this stuff is from either Walmart, Target dollar spot, or Aldi's. See, I'm still messing with it. I think this is where I leave it, but again, you're gonna see at the end of the video, that's not how it looks. Now we've moved into the kitchen. We're just going to get my dishwasher loaded. I only have 1 dish to hand wash. It's just a lid to a Tupperware that I don't like to put in the dishwasher. All right, now that my dishwasher's loaded and those dishes are washed, we're going to do my normal everyday cleaning, what I do in the kitchen here. And as I said before in one of my last videos, now that my microwave is out here, I am wiping it every day, which feels so good, folks. Like, I'm proud of myself. But anyway, so we're starting here. We're getting microwave cleaned. I wiped off some spots on the dishwasher. We're just going to get all my counters cleaned. Then we'll move to my stove and then the counter behind me. tell you, friends, I'm really going to miss my St. Patty's Day decorations. They were so cute this year. I wish it would have been a little longer to have them out. I'm gonna miss them. I just love the way they turned out. So we've moved to the stove. We're just gonna get the grease and debris wiped up with my Mrs. Meyer's, and then I'm gonna use my Wyman's glass top cleaner to get all those burnt pieces off and to buff it up. All right, that plate was just over there on the other counter. I just gave it a quick wash because, I'd already started the dishwasher. So now I'm using the Barkeeper's Friend powder to scrub my sink, and I'm just using my Scrub Daddy here. All right, we are decorating my tiered tray that I keep in the kitchen. So I'm just using my Mrs. Meyer's to dust it up, get all the crumbs that have collected on it since I decorated for St. Patty's Day, and dust. And then we're going to just get stuff on, and I'm gonna see how I like it and where I think it fits. And I do change a lot of stuff around, but that's just kind of how I work with decorating, is I try things. If I don't like it, I move them around. So far we have the little lantern from my mother-in-law from a few years ago. The lilac plant, is that lilac? I believe that is lilac plant, or lavender. That's a lavender plant. Up there, my second large bunny from this year's Target Dollar Spot. All the Carrot Farm stuff, those were sets from, again, the Target Dollar Spot. I think I got 2 of them last year. My gnome from my best friends, my cactus plant, again, those are just good fillers, and the fabric carrots, which again, those are from the Target Dollar Spot, I think 2 years ago. So I went out in my tub with my decor, my everyday decor. I needed something to set the lantern up, and I usually use, and I'll show you here in a little bit, I use medicine cups. Well, it takes batteries and has a switch on the bottom, so it doesn't really sit very well. So I'm like, I need some small wooden blocks. So those are actually a set from about 2 years ago from Target Dollar Spot. They had, they were like 2 or 3 different sets that I bought. They say like cocoa bar and hot tea, and I use one that says hot apple cider from there that I use at the fall time. So I just got 2 of them, and they're wider so it doesn't wobble, and it was like the perfect height to just raise that lantern up a little bit. And here's where I'm going to show you what I do. These are medicine cups that I keep in my house. They work wonders for decor. First of all, they're usually clear, so if they show a little bit, you can't see them, and they're small enough that they're easy to hide too. So I am always using them in decor. I think I've used them before, but I haven't really pointed it out to you guys, but I wanted to make sure that I did point it out this time. So as you can see, I used the smaller one, and it just raised that gnome up a little bit so that he's better to see, and I just used one under the clay gnome. Those are the two. I didn't show them up close like my other tray, but those are the other two gnomes that my oldest daughter made for me. The one on the top with the yellow has Easter bunny ears. He's probably my favorite. I really love him. So I'm just kind of switching stuff around to make it look nice here. So I bought myself a new letterboard here. I really like my gold one and white, but it's a little too big. So I found this wooden one at Walmart. It was $7.97, and I think it's going to look nice for the warmer months here. So that mercury jar is just from my sofa table in the living room. All right, friends, we've come to the end. I'm going to just give you a little bit of an overview. I want to thank you for watching, for commenting, for liking. Please subscribe if you haven't yet, and hit that bell notification so you always know when my videos are going to come live. And I appreciate you for being here. Thanks, friends. All right, friends, we're going to come into the dining room here. So I put my little birdhouse and that plant that used to be at my coffee station there. And you're going to see some stuff on my coffee station. It's from an Aldi set. The little books and the other mug that looks like it has plants in it. And then on my two-tiered tray, you're going to see that I put the wooden block that looks like a wheelbarrow that said like Carrot Patch. I switched it onto the tray here in my living room. And you're going to see a blue bunny and a little sign here. I found it after I decorated at Dollar General, and I had to include it.